Elevate your home decor with this unique and stylish basket filled with eggs made simply and quickly using up your scrap yarn. This shabby chic basket is a beautiful addition to your farmhouse decor. This versatile piece also makes an adorable gift and is sure to be a big hit with the recipient. This can also be used as part of your Easter centerpieces. Hi, I'm Minnie from This and That Minis. I'm so glad you're here. Gather your supplies, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. The colors I used for this project are this pale peach, this pale mauve or pink, this sagey color, and a pale lemon. These are all my scrap yarns, and I don't know where I bought them or what the exact colors are. You will need a 4.5 millimeter hook, a yarn needle, stitch marker, and a pair of scissors. So for the bottom of the basket, I chose this dusty mauve here. Begin with a magic ring. And 6 half double crochets in that magic ring. And 6. Close up that magic ring, and we'll be working in the round, so just place a single crochet at the top of that first half double crochet. Place your stitch marker there. Round 2 is a round of increases, 2 half double crochets in each stitch all around, for a total of 12 stitches. So there's 1 and 2 half double crochets in that first stitch, and 2 half double crochets in the second. And place 2 half double crochets where your stitch marker is in that last stitch. Replace your stitch marker. Round 3 is a half double crochet in that first stitch. Followed by an increase of 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. One half double crochet in the next stitch. Followed by 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And that is our repeat. Continue on like so, and I'll meet back up with you at the stitch marker. Place 2 half double crochets in that last stitch. You should have a total of 18 stitches in this round. For round 4, we'll place 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And that's 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by an increase in the next. And that is our repeat. Continue all around until we get back to the stitch marker. And place 2 half double crochets in that last stitch. You should have a total of 24 stitches in this round. Round 5 is 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And an increase in the next stitch. One half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and an increase in the next. Continue on, and I'll meet back up with you at the stitch marker. Place 2 half double crochets there where your stitch marker is. And you should have a total of 30 stitches in this round. Round 6 is 4 half double crochets in the next 4 stitches, or 1 half double crochet in each stitch for 4 stitches. There's 2, 3, and 4, with an increase in that 5th stitch. That is our repeat. 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase in that 5th stitch. I will be back in a moment. Place 2 half double crochets where that stitch marker is. Replace your stitch marker. Round 7 is a half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And follow that with an increase, 2 half double crochets in that 6th stitch. That is our repeat. 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Follow that with an increase of 2 half double crochets in that 6th stitch. And I will be back in a moment. 2 half double crochets in that last stitch. And you should have a total of 36 stitches. Round 8 will be 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. Followed by an increase in that 7th stitch. A half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, followed by an increase in that 7th stitch, and that is your repeat. Continue on, and I'll be back in a moment. Place 2 half double crochets in that last stitch. And replace your stitch marker. This next round will be a round of double crochets, back loop only. So here you've got these 2 loops that we've been working in. Go into that back loop and place a double crochet. Back loop, double crochet. Continue placing double crochets in each stitch, back loop only, all around, for a total of 42 stitches. Place a double crochet where that stitch marker is. And a slip stitch in that first double crochet of the round. Chain 3. We'll front post double crochet in this next stitch. So place your hook under that first stitch of the last round and place a double crochet. A front post double crochet in the next stitch. And the next 2 stitches will be back post double crochet. So come in from the back and around that next stitch and onto the back, double crochet, back post double crochet in the next stitch. And that is our repeat. We're beginning that basket weave look. So the next 2 stitches will be front post double crochets. Next 2 stitches, back post double crochets. And carry on like so until we get back to the beginning, chain 3. And I will see you there. Now we'll place 1 back post double crochet in that last stitch. And a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning, chain 3. And this round is exactly as the last round. Chain 3. Back post double crochet in that first, in your original chain 3 of the last round. And then continue just as you did the last round. 2 front posts double crochets. And 2 back post double crochets. So you're placing 2 front post double crochets where the front post double crochets were of the previous round, 2 back post double crochets where the back post double crochets are of the previous round. Continue like so all around until we get back to where we started. And I will see you then. Here we'll place a back post double crochet in that last stitch of the round. and a slip stitch in the third chain of that original chain 3. In here, we're going to change colors. So cut that off, grab your sage green color, and we'll start with a slip knot. Place that on your hook. Pull through that loop on your hook. And then I like to tie a knot here to hold those secure. And then begin crocheting. We will chain 4. And that'll be our first double crochet plus a chain 1 stitch. We're going to skip the first stitch and double crochet into that second stitch. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch, double crochet into that next stitch. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch, double crochet into the next. And that is our repeat. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, double crochet into the next. Continue like so, and I'll be back in a moment. Place a double crochet after skipping that next stitch in the last stitch of the round. Slip stitch into the third chain of our beginning chain 4. And here we'll switch colors again. So cut that off and get your pale yellow color. Begin with a slip knot. Place that on your hook. Pull through the loop on your hook. And we'll tie these off. Chain 4. This round is done exactly like the round before. Double crochet in the top of the previous double crochet, always skipping that one in the middle. Chain 1. Double crochet in the top of the next double crochet of the previous round. Chain 1. That's our repeat. I will be back in a moment. Place a double crochet in that last double crochet of the round. Chain 1 and a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain 4. We are going to change colors again. And we need that pale orange color here. Begin with a slip knot. Place that on your hook. Pull through the loop on your hook. And tie that. Chain 3. And we'll place a double crochet at the top of that first double crochet of the previous round. We could grab one of those tails to crochet in this time. I find that if you grab any more, that stitch will just be too wide down there. So into your chain 1 space, double crochet. Double crochet in the double crochet from the previous round. That is our repeat without skipping any stitches. Double crochet into the chain 1 space, double crochet into the previous double crochet, all around. And I'll meet you there. And a double crochet in that last chain 1 space. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain of your beginning chain 3. Chain 3. We will back post two front post double crochets, just like the previous rounds. 2 front post, 2 back post, 2 front post, 2 back post. Continue on till the end of the round, and I'll be back in a moment. Place a slip stitch in that 3rd chain of our beginning chain 3. Chain 3. 2 front post double crochets where the front post double crochets are of the previous round. Two back post double crochets where the back post double crochets are of the previous round. That is our repeat. Continue like so until we get back to the end of the round. And I'll see you there. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain of our beginning chain 3. And place a half double crochet in that same stitch. Two double crochets in the next stitch. Half double crochet in the next stitch. And a slip stitch in that same stitch. Half double crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet in the same stitch. Double crochet in the next stitch. Half double crochet in that same stitch. Slip stitch in the next stitch. That is our repeat. I will be back in a moment. And place a slip stitch in that last stitch of the round. Here we'll cut. Pull through that loop on your hook and give it a good tug. Weave in any ends if you haven't done so already. Here's our finished basket full of eggs. Next, I will show you how to make this sage egg here. We'll begin with a magic ring. And 6 single crochets in that magic ring. And 6. Close that magic ring. Single crochet into the first single crochet of the round. We will be working in the round here. And place your stitch marker. This next round will be a round of increases. 2 single crochets in each stitch all around. So there's 1, 2, 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and continue on, and I will meet back up with you at the stitch marker. We will have a total of 12 stitches. This next round will be a single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochets in the next, one single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the next, and that is our repeat. Continue all around until we get back to the stitch marker for a total of 18 stitches. The next 4 rounds will just be a single crochet all around for a total of 18 stitches in each round. We'll leave the stitch marker here to help count our rows as we go. 1 single crochet in each stitch all around for a total of 18 stitches per round. 4 rounds total. Okay, now that doesn't look quite big enough, so let's add 1 more round of single crochets. So 5 rounds total. Okay, that looks right. So we'll move our stitch marker up to the last stitch of the round. We'll turn this egg inside out or right side out now. We won't cut that tail off that we began with. We'll just use that as part of the stuffing. We'll continue on. Our next round will be a single crochet in the next stitch. Followed by a decrease. Single crochet in the next, and a decrease. That is our repeat. Single crochet in the next, followed by a decrease. And I will be back in a moment. And place a decrease in those last 2 stitches. for a total of 12 stitches. This round will be a round of single crochets in each stitch. And you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this round. And this next round will be a round of decreases all around. 6 total decreases. And that'll bring our stitch count down to 6. And place a decrease in those last stitches. Now go get you some fluff. We'll need some to stuff these eggs with. Now we're going to cut our yarn, leaving about a 6-inch tail here. Pull that tail through the loop on your hook and give it a good tug. Here we're going to stuff this as best you can. Just get it started with your pointer finger. And then I like to use the end of my hook here, or the end of a ballpoint pen works. Just whatever you have on hand that's got a blunt end on it. I want that to be pretty firm down there on the bottom without stretching out the stitches. Then you can shape it. This is going to need a little more. It's a little squishy up here on the end. So we'll make sure there's enough here. When we close it off, we can mold the stuffing up into the end to give it the pointed look that eggs have. Rounder on one end, pointed on the other. Thread your needle and we'll stitch that closed. We'll tie this in a knot here. One more for good measure. Then we'll just thread that back down through the middle of that egg and come out the bottom somewhere. Pull up on that tail just a little and cut it. You just mold that stuffing until you get the egg you desire. Continue making more. I made 8 total, 2 of each color, and that seemed to fit in the basket just perfectly. And there you have it. This project is finished. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you tried it out. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'd really love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share, and watch these videos next.